Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. We have an entire mess made here, but we are slowly getting there. I wanted to start working on getting the gatehouse where I wanted it to be originally. Trying to do that without falling. I'm not sure I'll be able to reach it if I'm in the water. I don't think so. That's okay. We do have a mess made over here anyway that we do need to be working on. So let's go ahead and take this piece for sure. Let's move it right here. Place it right there. I think it looks okay. Don't really know how I'm going to get that floating piece out of the way, but I do think we can figure it out. It's probably not a huge problem. Hopefully not anyway. Um, hmm. So can we move this piece over a bit to right here, potentially? I know I'm going to fall in the water as soon as that happens. So let me go ahead and see if there's anything down here. Sorry about that. And let me just go ahead and harvest the oil from this trap. Hello, lady chicken. You have 2 eggs for me? That's wonderful. So now we should, in theory, be able to reach this piece and move it. We have a jumbled mess here. But let's go ahead and get this piece on this wall. This is not the final place for any of this stuff, guys, with the exceptions of maybe these 3 pieces here. Yeah, we have a big old mess. So anyway, let's get this moved over back where it needs to be. And yeah, let's get started placing some of this to where we actually want it to be. I would like to eliminate some of the windows here. I don't want a lot of windows in the wall at all, simply because I'm not quite sure how secure that would actually look. But let's see what we can come up with here, guys. So let's move this piece over another. So we've actually extended the gatehouse out by 1. Hopefully we can get some of these roof pieces to look normal where we are right now. Let's place you right here. I think you'll look fine there. No. You don't exactly go there. Let's go ahead and move you one more time. Let's see if we can get you back here where we need you to be. Something along these lines. And then let's move this roof piece back by like a half piece to line up with that piece. And we still have a big old mess out here. I did work myself pretty tirelessly for several days in game here, guys. We have everything except for the power and mast to get the elevator shaft and the elevator up and going. We did lack a lot of things to get that started. However, I wanted to get some of that going because I really thought that was a very important part of the build here. So I did work myself several days to try to get that done. Again, I don't mind the work. The work is just part of the game. It's also what makes this game fun for me, is being able to get a lot of this stuff done. And I don't like this at all, guys. So we're going to have to figure out something here. I don't know exactly what we're going to come up with there. I don't have a clue yet to what we're going to have to do. But I don't like that at all. If you guys have any suggestions on that, let me know. And yeah, we'll try to get something figured out to make that look a bit better. I know it might potentially would have looked better if we would have had the stairs upgraded. If you hear my laundry, you know what I always say about that. Sorry about it, but it just has to happen. Okay, so let's get this roof piece here. It would look a little less awkward over there, I do think. With that being said, Let's sort of move this piece because, yeah, that just looks horrible there. And where can we place this sort of out of the way for now? Maybe right here? Just for now. Just to be out of the way. Um, our chicken is doing its thing. Just roaming around. You know, I almost think we're going to have to go up another story on the castle to make it look right. But I really like that. Let's get over where we can see it pretty well and check that out. See what we think about it, guys. That is definitely going to, I guess, the crayfish went bad in my inventory. But I think that's definitely going to add to the build overall. I really enjoy that. I really like that. I'm not quite sure on the size of it at the moment, but I do think adding the wall to it will make it look less small, and adding an extra story to the base will make it look a little bit bigger. Um, I do need to get some railings into the gatehouse from there, and then from the doorway out here. Again, we need to figure out what we can do with this piece, guys. I really don't like that. Maybe if I move this back by a half ceiling piece, it wouldn't go into the rock as much. And then if I could do that, maybe up here I could extend like a little platform here. Um, just enough to keep it looking normal for the chickens and the mining drill, and to also place some type of range extender for those guys as well. Let me know what you think about it. If you like it, if you don't, let me know. I really do think I personally do like it, but this base is as much for you guys as it is anyone, if not more. So I want you guys to be satisfied with what we're building here also. But for now, I am going to go ahead and place these crates back in here and just leave them here for now. And this is the one for the fish traps. I probably should repair those pretty soon. I don't want them to go to break. I don't want them to break because there is the worms inside the trap, and you lose everything that's in there. And yeah, I would just rather repair those guys, and keep them going. So I do need a couple of, yeah, I think I'm going to take this window out because I don't want the gatehouse to be two out from the wall. I do think I want it to be only one out from the wall. So I think the wall is going to start like right here. Maybe. So I'm not sure about that. Let me know what you guys think. Should we do the gatehouse sticking out from the wall? Should we start the wall at the beginning of the gatehouse here? Yeah, I'm not quite sure on that yet. But I do want this to be sort of a separate sort of look from the wall altogether. So yeah, there's that. And inside the base, hopefully we still have power in here. We do. We nearly have enough power to make the elevator. However, that is probably not going to happen because the mass is just not there. We just absolutely do not have the mass today, guys, to do this. We can definitely try to get that up and going. These crayfish are wonderful for mass. I'm not sure how much one gives you, but let's split by one and see. So this is just like regular meat when you burn it. So we get 36 from that, from 8 pieces. So that's not horrible at all, but we do need 300 mass. So let's get the mass fabricator going, guys, and hopefully we can get these generators up and going again. Hopefully we have enough biofuel. It's looking a little bit slim here, guys. Let's turn that on and this on as well. And let's drop the rotten meat out over here in the crate. We don't need it on us. Let's put the scrap and you away. We need to feed and take care of ourselves. We have not done that yet. So let's get you. And we have one up here that we placed in a crate, just being random. I think I just didn't want to lose it in the event of a death, so I just dropped it in there along with a half roof piece. So let's just check on this, guys, while we're waiting on the mass to produce. And yeah, this will be mostly just a building sort of type episode. So let's move this piece, see what we can do with this. If we move this full piece over here, and we place this half ceiling piece here, will the steps attach to that, to the stair pieces? So let's do end here and move that. So yeah, they will attach wonderfully actually. Let's take this piece from here now and just place it right here, just for the time being. We might end up, you know, like I said, doing maybe a 3x2 or 3 out here and upgrading it so that it looks really, really good, you know, and sturdy, and it doesn't really take away from the build here. But I do like that a bit better than, you know, just this rock sticking through the steps here. I didn't like that at all, guys. But I do really enjoy this. Okay. We do need to start with some railings as well. What does that take? I probably don't have enough stuff to do that. I don't have any planks crafted, so we don't... I mean, nails are pretty good. I know I shouldn't have said that, but we're doing pretty well with nails, honestly. We have about 200. We have 202, actually, so that's great. We are still just working on mass production here. We need 300 mass. We need 3,000 power. So hopefully we can get that going. And yeah, I did have a pretty successful day yesterday. I got 17 pieces of copper, which I thought was really, really great. We are desperately needing copper. I do need to put the iron ingots over here so that when we're ready, we can go ahead and get this elevator platform crafted. I also need to craft another half floor piece for right here. Actually, I need 2 of those. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need 5 planks here. I will need some nails, of course. And the intention is to eventually make these couple of pieces around the elevator glass. I don't have the iron ingots for that right now. They do take copper, and copper is something I haven't really had a lot of lately, so I don't have that currently, but the plan is, and hopefully we can get the plan going, but the plan is to make the elevator completely clear this time. We did try that last time. We did pretty well with it. It was just it wasn't really an elevator shaft in the last episode or the last season. It was more like an elevator on the wall, I think. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are as well. It's been a while getting this done, but I don't mind. I really should have that door opening to the inside because, well, the only thing that really could chase us here is a bear, right? Wolves turn away if you're on the platform. So I do think the only thing that would come at us would be a bear. I've worked through the night. I haven't taken care of myself. I am very thirsty, very, very hungry. Let me get just a tiny bit of wood here. I'll just chop this one tree and go take care of myself before I start taking some health hits here. Yeah, I don't have any stamina at all. I guess because I am so thirsty. So we'll get in here, get some water hopefully, and some food. And yeah, we should be doing pretty well on mass production as well. I'll have that. Let's have a couple of tomatoes, a couple of carrots also. Probably going to need even a berry or 2. We'll have 1. And I think that should be good. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a couple of liver and no steak. We can't eat another bite of anything. So, with that being said, at least we did get ourselves taken care of a little bit here. Let's check on the mass. that we are producing. Okay, how are we going, mass? We're doing pretty good. Power's doing pretty good also. We can, you know, increase the speed of the generators. I don't really like doing that because I feel like personally it's a waste of mass. Okay, let's get another plank out of here. Let's put you back, take you, and let's craft 2 half floor pieces, or wooden ceiling pieces. But they have to be the half pieces. I did have one of those already crafted, but I used it outside, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. Okay, so we are really working toward getting this elevator up and going today, guys. Very excited about that. Hopefully we can get it done. I'm really, really hopeful that we can. Why are we losing water so fast? We are hot. It is August after all. So we have had one of the prettiest days here for a November day that I can ever remember. It has been absolutely just gorgeous here for um, nearly the middle of November. We have had a 75-degree Fahrenheit day, which translates to about 23, I think, 24 Celsius, something along those lines, which is great. It's just been absolutely perfect here. Um, we are supposed to get a cooler day, and then on Saturday it's supposed to be very, very cool, um, and like into the mid 20s here. So yeah, let's ignite this and ignite you. Take the ash. Get this water cooking. We are desperate for water. We don't have any more clean water to drink other than, you know, the one that we have or that we normally keep on us. So that's not great, guys. I really love that. Very, very excited about getting that done. The wall, I do think I wanted to do 2 high, but maybe I'll do 1 high and then the turrets over in each corner. Hopefully we can get that done. I would love for those guys to be sort of rounded but sort of square. I know I'm not making sense with that, but I would like to have that look a little bit different from the columns or turrets that we have here. I don't know what I'm looking for in there. I wanted to place some more water in the stove. Let's take you and put you in there. And let's put all of the water over here. So while we have mass working and power working, let's try to get out and do a bit of looting. I just want to check on everything. I want to make sure that I don't lose the fridge this time. I do think we'll be okay. We only need to produce about 60 more mass. Hopefully these guys will keep running after the mass has been produced. And let me just drop the biofuel in here because I don't want to lose it. And I also will drop those 2 pieces in there as well. Don't want to lose either of those. Very, very important to have all of that stuff ready to go. But yeah, let's get out and do some looting just right around the birch forest area, maybe up toward the cougar. Hopefully we can find some loot. This poor sad chicken coop, I don't exactly know how I'm going to be able to place more than one there unless I extend it out way out like on the past the rock here where the trees are. I would like to get another chicken coop, or another chicken, sorry, up and going. We do need to get at least 2 chickens in there. I know this chicken's going to live if I shoot it. Yeah. Didn't intend for that chicken to live. I don't really have the place to put it currently into the animal housing, so I'm just going to have to let it suffer a slow, miserable death in my inventory. And yeah, we'll butcher it, put it in the fridge later, or cook it. We do need some more meat in the fridge. I really am desperate for biofuel. We don't have any. I've turned a lot of the medicinal plant that I have into biofuel as well. We are nearly completely out of biofuel. A rabbit. We have started collecting a little bit of cloth again, We don't have a ton of it, but we are not completely out of it yet. So I was mistaken in the last episode. I thought it did take 40 crystal for the elevator. That is not the case. It only takes 25. It does, however, take 40 crystal for the BCU cracker. So there's that. If we're going to do the end of this season series, end of the series, I guess, sort of send off that we did the last time, we're going to have to get a lot of crystal and a lot of gears again. We are nowhere near the end of this season, though, guys. We have a ton of building left to do. We have a lot of things left to craft. Strangely enough, I don't have the baking dish yet. I really need to get that going. I do have lots of whole chickens in the fridge. The level 10 chickens, I do have about 5 or 6 of those in the fridge, so we really need to get that bacon dish up and going. Those roast chicken dinners give you +1 on your max stamina and max health for the most part. So yeah, eating just a few of those will get you topped up really, really well. They're also great for for increasing your hunger to full, and your protein and your fruits and vegetables to full. Probably shouldn't chop that building crate. Hopefully there's some nails in there. There was. That was great. So the last time we were over here, there was a bear that killed a pig, and I really wanted to try to harvest the pig. But as soon as I got up to it, it disappeared. I know that they disappear a lot more quickly if you don't kill them, or if something else, does the work for you. There wasn't not an episode. There was a day where a bunch of rogues were killed by a moose before it actually killed them. So I ended up, before they actually killed it. So I ended up able to harvest the moose and only kill one of the rogues. That was a really cool day. I really wish would have been recording when that happened. Would have loved to shown you guys that. So sometimes the animals do work in your favor, even though you get killed by them a lot also. The moose took out the entire rogue camp before dying to them, which was, pretty good. I did end up getting all of their bags and the sinew from the moose as well as the antlers. The antlers are very, very important in our game currently. So yeah, it wasn't a bad day when the animals actually help you. It's pretty nice, actually. Okay, so let's take the biofuel there. We are desperate for that. I cannot stress that enough. We are desperate for biofuel, guys. There is a locked crate just over there. If you didn't see it, it's right here. We don't have a lockpick. We haven't had a lockpick in several episodes. Probably close to a month in game. We just really have been using the material, the resources for other things that we desperately need to get going. I really like this little lookout here. You can see kind of everywhere. That doorway desperately needs repaired. Okay, so there's the cougar. What level is that? Level 1 cougar. We could definitely take that thing on. Didn't need both shots, but I panic when I am killing these guys. I hear something shooting. Hopefully they don't see me. Okay. And that is what it looks like when a bear kills a rogue. So should we go up and check on the bear? Get that guy's bag, hopefully. It's just a level 1 bear. Okay, let's see if we can sneak over here and get this guy's bag. You can still get their bags even if you don't kill them, provided you can find their bag. Right here it is. So let's take that. This guy must have been... Well, he doesn't have on any shoes, so I guess he's a rogue. But, however, he was killed by the bear, so even if he was from the one of the hunter camps, they will not do a revenge attack because I didn't kill him. An animal did. That's really, really great. Just want to wash my hands here and get back to the base and check on the amount of power that we have now. I need to turn off everything around the base with the exceptions of the fridge before it gets dark. Hopefully we can get the elevator done. If not, I will spend the night waiting that out and hopefully get the elevator done first thing in the morning. I don't really want to deal with this wolf. I don't want to deal with him, but it looks like I'm going to have to. I just want to get back to the base before it gets dark. Okay. Let's pick ourselves a couple of plant fiber on the way. Not too horrible. That bear has an issue over there. Its head was sort of stuck underneath the water. Surprised it didn't drown. Okay, we're almost back to the base, which is very nice. I would love to be able to get to the roof, guys. That would be very, very cool. Get to the second story or to the roof of the second story of our base. Simply because I could move those solar panels around. The mess up there is driving me absolutely crazy. I cannot stand that it's not where it needs to be. Let's take these eggs and the fertilizer. Let's also take the copper here and turn this off for now. And let's get inside the base. Close the doorway here on our gatehouse. And get inside the base. Hopefully all of the mass has been produced now and it's just a waiting game on the power. It is. So let's turn these up. Get as much power coming from the generators as possible. It is going to burn through the biofuel, guys, so that's very, very important that you know that. However, that is really, really going up the power. It's going up quite nicely. Let's get over here and put some things away in the fridge. Put the fat away here in the stove. And let's drop a few things off here as well. We got 6 sinew from that cougar. That was really, really nice. Let's butcher the chicken. Let's drop the meat away in here as well. Let's put the medical stuff from the rogue or the hunter, I'm not quite sure which, away. What else goes in here? You go in here. It's getting very, very dark. I know, I'm not helping anything by turning on lights, but it doesn't make for a great video. However, I will see you guys in the morning and hopefully get this elevator up and going today, guys. Lovely Friday. So we are back. It is early morning the next day, of course, and we are just waiting on the power to generate now. We only lack just a little bit of power, not really any at all. The fridge does have enough solar panel power coming in to take care of itself. So let's go ahead and grab everything that we do need. Let's go ahead and get this elevator crafted. We only lack just a few more power. We are very, very close to being there, guys. Very excited about this. I wanted to get this done here in this episode because it would be out on Friday for you guys. And yeah, it's been a very productive week here at home. Personal life stuff as well as a great week in game also. So let's go ahead and get this thing crafted, guys. I did hear the base kick off, so I'm going to have to check on the fridge again. Hopefully it is still going, but I don't really think it will be. So we're going to have to power it back on, but we have our elevator done, guys. Very, very excited. We have one elevator piece and one elevator shaft. Let's get up here first of all, check on the fridge, and then we'll go ahead and get this placed, and we'll call it a day here, guys. Very excited about this. It is still on, which is great. I do have a crayfish in here just burning. It's not a big deal. But let's go ahead and move this. Okay, where can I place a ceiling piece? And here. Can I place an extra ceiling piece? I'll just place it right there. It will stick out. We will see it. But I'm going to move it again very, very soon. As early as soon as this episode is finished. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's get let's delete this piece. I don't think we're going to need it currently. We will get half the resources back, but I really want to be able to see this elevator or see the water underneath as well. So number 6, let's go ahead and get this pushed back here. And let's place a half ceiling piece just here. So number 6 again. And let's get our elevator placed, guys. Very, very excited about this. Number 6 again as well. Let's just push that back. And there we have it. We cannot fall in here. Let's go ahead and give it a trial run. We also need to start crafting a couple more of the elevator shaft pieces, but for now we can just jump out. But I am going to place this half ceiling piece right here. And we have ourselves a fully completed, built, and lovely elevator, guys. Very, very excited about that. Cannot stress that enough. But I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day and weekend.